Hi guys, today we are going to solve your CBSE term to 10th practice problem. The first question is, sum of the areas of two squares is 544 meter square. If the difference of their perimeter is 32 meter, find the sides of their squares. Find the sides of these squares. So guys, let me say that the side of your first square is x and the side of the second square is y. I'm saying like that. I'm saying that the side of your first square is x and side of your second square is y. Then they are given sum of the areas of two squares is 544 meter square. That means your area of square is nothing but side square. So area of first square is x square plus of y square is equal to 544 meter square. Now guys, I don't need to write the units now because at last we will be using our quadratic formula. So don't need to use your units now, just write the magnitude, okay. So x square plus y square is equal to 544 because they are given sum of the areas of two squares is 544. So area of first square plus area of second square is 544. And also they are given difference of their perimeter is 32 meter. What is the formula for different perimeter? Your formula for perimeter is 4 into side. So perimeter of the first square will be nothing but 4x. Then minus of 4y is equal to 32 meter. Correct now? Correct now? Because that is what they given in the question. Difference of the perimeter is 32 meter. So perimeter of first square is 4x. Perimeter of second square is 4y. So 4x minus 4y is equal to 32. Then I would say that where x minus y is equal to 8. How? Just by taking your 4 common. When I take 4 common, I will get the same equation as 4 into x minus y is equal to 32. So then your x minus y will be nothing but 32 by 4. That is your 8. So I got to know that where x minus y is equal to 8. If your x minus y is equal to 8, then I can say that your x is equal to y plus 8. Now I got the value of x in terms of y. I got the value of x in terms of y. Let me take this as equation 2 and let me take this particular equation as equation 1. Now I'm going to put this equation 2 in this equation 1. I'm going to put this value of x in this equation. Here we are having x as y plus 8, right? I'm going to put this y plus 8 in this equation. Okay? Can you understand? I'm going to put this equation 2 in this equation 1. How will I put like that? Just I will replace your x as y plus 8. When you replace like that, you will get the same equation as y plus 8 whole square plus y square is equal to 544. This is what you will get now. When you put your equation 2 in equation 1, that means when you put the value of x, there is nothing but your y plus 8 in this equation, you will get the same equation as y plus 8 whole square plus y square is equal to 544. Now, I don't need these things, okay? I will rub these things that I wrote earlier. Now, this equation is important. Your x minus y is equal to 8. This equation is important at last to find the value of x, okay? Now guys, just try to solve this particular equation using your a plus b whole square formula. So y plus 8 whole square will be nothing but y square plus 16y plus 64 will be plus y square will be equal to 544. Correct now? Just I solved your y plus 8 whole square using your a plus b whole square formula. That is a square plus 2ab plus b square plus of y square. That is equal to 544. Now y square plus y square is equal to 2y square plus 16y plus 64. That is equal to your 544. Now divide by 2 on both sides of the equation. When you divide by 2 on both sides of the equation, I will get the same equation as y square plus 8y plus 32. When you divide 2 on the RHS, that means 544 by 2 will be nothing but 272. Correct now? When you divide 2 on both sides of the equation, this is what the equation that you will get. Now, try to convert this particular equation in terms of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. That is nothing but general form of quadratic. So when I do like that, I will get the same equation as y square plus 8y plus 32 minus of 272. that is equal to 0. This is what you will get. Now I'll rub all those things, guys, because I don't need it now, okay? So just I converted that particular equation as ax square will be x plus c is equal to 0. So I will get the same equation as y square plus 8y minus 240 is equal to 0. Now try to find the value of y. You can use the quadratic formula, that is nothing but minus v plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac, or otherwise use your factorization. So when I factorize, I can split this 8y as y square plus of 20y minus of 12. I can't split like that. Think carefully and say. Because guys, 20 into minus 12 only will give us minus 240. Correct now? That's what I'm saying. Okay. Now use your regrouping terms method. For the first two terms, I can take your y common. So I'll get the same expression as y into y plus 20 minus 12. When I take 12 common in these two terms, I mean minus 12, that will be nothing but y plus 20. That will be equal to 0. Now this is nothing but y plus 20 into y minus 12. That is equal to your 0. Guys, this is the basic factorization method. It's not a very big deal, okay? Just a basic factorization method. By this, I would say that your y can be either minus 20 or 12. Correct now? That's what the solution of this equation. Your y can be either minus 20 or 12. But guys, your side can't be negative now. Your side can't be negative, then of course it shows that your y is something but 12 meter. Because guys, your side can't be a negative value, so y is nothing but 12 meter. Then what will be the value of x? If your y is 12 meter, your value of x will be nothing but 20 meter. Just by using this equation, x minus y is equal to 8. That means your x minus 12 is equal to 8. So x will be nothing but 12 plus 8, that is 20 meter. That's how I found the value of x and y, where x is nothing but side of first square, that's magnitude is 20 meter. And for the second square, the side is y, that is nothing but 12 meter. That's all, guys. So that's the answer for this question. Let us move on to the next question. Our next question is, a cone and cylinder are the same radii, but the height of the cone is 3 times that of cylinder. Find the ratio of their volume. So guys, what is the formula for volume of cone? Volume of cone formula is nothing but 1 by 3 into pi r square h. And volume of cylinder formula is nothing but pi r square h. And we know in relationship now, there's nothing but volume of cone is 1 by 3rd of the volume of cylinder. That's what you can understand from the volume. Volume of the cone is 1 by 3rd of volume of cylinder. Now they are saying that height of their radii is same. That means the radius is same. But they are saying that the height of the cone is 3 times that of cylinder. That means this h is 3h. Okay. So then they are asking the ratio of their volume. So it's a very easy one. 1 by 3. Guys, I will write here. Volume of cone divided by volume of cylinder will be nothing but 1 by 3 into pi r square into h. Here your height of the cone is 3 times that of cylinder, so your h is nothing but, your height is 3h. Okay, 3h. And for the cylinder, it is same, that is pi r square into h. Now guys, I can cancel this 3 and the 3, so directly I will cancel these values. So their ratio is 1 by 1. There's nothing but 1 is to 1, and that's the answer for this question. It's a very easy question, guys. It's a very easy question because the formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h for cone, and for the volume of cylinder is pi r square h. As your height of the cone is 3 times of cylinder, I can write this as 1 by 3 into pi r square into 3h divided by pi r square h. You can cancel out and finally you will get the answer as 1 is to 1, and that's the answer for this question. So that's all, guys. Thank you. Not thank you. Next question. Our next question is, find minus 5 plus minus 8 plus minus 11 all the way up to minus 230. So guys, by seeing itself you can say that this is in AP. I mean arithmetic progression. Okay. So guys, what is the formula for sum of n terms of a AP? Sum of n terms of a AP is nothing but n by 2 into first term plus last term, and we are having another formula like n by t into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, but guys, I am not going to use that formula because this formula is very easy now. N by 2 into first term plus last term, it's a laddu matter. Okay, it's a laddu matter. If you use that formula, that is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1d, that's look complicated. Okay, but here there's also one problem. In this formula also we are having one problem. We know first term a, we know last term l, but do we know the number of terms? Do we know the number of terms? Of course not. So before applying this formula, before going on to this particular formula, I need to find the number of terms. How will I find the number of terms? That's by using your general term formula. What is the general term formula? That's nothing but n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the general term formula for AP. General term means nth term formula for AP. Now guys, let me say this minus 230 as your an. Because guys, basically whenever you need to know the values of number of terms, that means your n, take the last term as an. Take the last term as an and your first term is a. If your an is equal to minus 230, that is equal to a. What is your a? Minus 5 plus of n minus 1 into d. What is the value of d? D is nothing but common difference. That is minus 8 minus or minus 5. Minus 8 minus or minus 5 is minus 8 plus 5. Minus 8 plus 5 is minus 3. Okay, va? Now, I need to find the value of n just by solving this simple equation. So, I will take this minus 3 to this side. When I take minus 3 to this side, I will get the same equation as minus 235 is equal to minus 3. I will write again minus 3 into n minus 1. So I will cancel this minus and minus, and when you divide by 3 on both sides of the equation, you will get it as 75 is equal to n minus 1. If 75 is equal to n minus 1, then n will be nothing but 76. And that's the number of terms. Just try to solve this simple equation, guys, using a general term formula. So that will be nothing but when you take minus 5 to the LHS, you will get minus 235 is equal to minus 3 into n minus 1. Now, then I cancel out this minus and minus. So finally you will get, when you divide 3 on both sides of the equation, you will get 75 is equal to n minus 1. So then your n is equal to 76. We have found the number of terms is equal to 76. Now directly jump into this formula. That formula is Sn is equal to n by 2. N by 2 is 76 by 2. What is 76 by 2? 76 by 2 is nothing but 38. 38 into first term plus last term. First term plus last term is minus 230 into minus 230 plus or minus 5. That is equal to minus 235. And you need to find the value of this. Okay. So 38 is your n by 2, because 76 by 2 is 38, and first term plus last term is minus 5 plus of minus 230. And what will be the value of this? I think minus of 8930, correct na? 40 minus 2. Guys, I think minus 8930. If it is wrong, don't blame me. Okay, so I think minus 8930. Okay, so that's all, guys. Let us move on to the next question. Our next question is, for what values of k the roots of the equation x square plus 4x plus k is equal to 0 are real? So guys, for a quadratic equation, the rule should be real means, what is the condition? One of the important conditions is, your discriminant should be greater than or equal to 0, correct now? That's one of the important condition for the roots to be real. Okay, and guys, don't forget that they are only asking real roots. They are not asking distinct and real roots. They are only asking real roots. They are not asking distinct and real roots. Because guys, when your discriminant is greater than 0, you have distinct and real roots. If your discriminant is equal to 0, you have equivalent real roots. Okay, I hope you understand. When your discriminant is greater than 0, you have distinct and real roots. When your discriminant is equal to 0, you have equal and real roots. But here, they did not mention anything. They only mentioned real roots. Then of course it shows that it can be greater than 0 or it can be equal to 0. Okay. Now, what is discriminant? Discriminant is nothing but d is equal to b square minus 4ac. That is called as your discriminant value. This discriminant value is found inside your quadratic formula, that is minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Inside the root, you will find this discriminant value. This is called as your discriminant. Now, what is the discriminant of this particular equation? The discriminant is nothing but b square. B square is 4 square. 4 square is 16. Then minus of 4 into a. What is a? That is 1. Into c. What is c? That is k. And that should be greater than or equal to 0. That means you are 16 minus of 4 into 1 into k is nothing but 4k should be greater than or equal to 0. Should be greater than or equal to 0. That means your 16 is greater than or equal to 4k. It's like solving your simple equation. You know linear inequalities na? Only when you divide or multiply a negative number on both sides of the equation into reverse the symbol. Only when you multiply or divide a negative number on both sides of the equation into reverse the symbol, that's the one of the condition of the linear inequality. But here I'm just taking your minus 4k to the right hand side, so don't need to do anything there. Now take square root on both sides. Not square root, okay, not square root. You can directly solve it by 16 by 4. 16 by 4 is equal to 4 is greater than or equal to k. Just divide by 4 on both sides of the equation. You don't need to take square root and all. Just divide by 4 on both sides of the equation. When you divide by 4 in this side, you will get 16 by 4. That is 4. And 4k by 4 is equal to k. So your 4 is greater than or equal to k. That's the condition. That means your k is less than or equal to 4. That's the value of k. So the values of k for which the roots of this equation are real is your k can be less than 4 or equal to 4. The values of k that this equation can take is less than 4 or otherwise equal to 4. That's the condition. So k is less than or equal to 4. That's the condition for the value of k for which the roots are real for this particular equation. So k is less than or equal to 4. So that's all guys. Let us move on to the next question. Our next question is, a ladder leaning against a wall makes an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal line. If the foot of the ladder is 2.5 meter away from the wall, find the length of the ladder. So guys, directly you can say that this is the applications of trigonometry question. So let me draw a right angle triangle. So this is the right angle triangle that I drew. Okay. A, B, C. Now this AC length is nothing but the ladder's length now. This AC is only ladder's length. And this AB is nothing but wall. This AB is wall. And this AC is nothing but ladder. I will write here, ladder. Now, they are asking the length of the ladder is what? So guys, how will I find the length of the ladder? It's very simple. Because they are given that this angle theta is 60 degree. That means the ladder makes an angle of 60 degree with the horizontal line. So this theta is 60 degree, and also they are given that foot of the ladder, okay, the foot of the ladder is 2.5 meter away from the wall. This is the wall, so this is the foot of the ladder. Point C is foot of the ladder, and from point B and point C, from point B to point C, the distance is 2.5 meter. That is what they are given in the question. That's what they are saying now. Foot of the ladder is 2.5 meter away from the wall. This is the C is foot of the C is the foot of the ladder, B is the wall. So the distance CB is only 2.5 meter. Now they are asking us to They are asking us to find the value of length of the ladder. How will I find the length of the ladder? It's a very simple task, guys. Try to find the value of cos of 60 degree. Cos of 60 degree will be nothing but CB by AC. CB by AC, because we know that your cos theta is nothing but adjacent to the hypotenuse. Why I am particularly choosing a cos 60 degree means very simple, guys. We only know the value of adjacent and we are supposed to find the value of hypotenuse. In which trigonometry ratio we have adjacent as well as hypotenuse? That's only in your cos theta. Because in cos theta only we are having adjacent by hypotenuse. That is why I choose your cos 60 degree. So CB by AC is nothing but, what is the value of CB? 2.5. And AC we don't know, and that's what we are supposed to find now. What is the value of cos of 60 degree? That is 1 by 2. These things you should know already. So 1 by 2 is equal to 2.5 divided by AC. So your AC will be nothing but 5 meter. That means your length of the ladder is 5 meter. So I find out the value of length of the ladder, that is 5 meter. So the length of the ladder is 5 meter. How I find this means very simple, guys. Just say found out the value of cos of 60 degree, that is CB by AC. Why particularly cos of theta? Because guys, in cos theta only we have the values of adjacent and hypotenuse. Check whether which of the following conditions applicable in which trigonometric ratio. Here we are only having adjacent and we are supposed to find hypotenuse, means that's only possible when you use cos theta, and that is why I use that. So cos 60 degree is equal to 2.5 by AC. So 1 by 2 is equal to 2.5 by AC. So AC is equal to 5 meter and AC is nothing but the length of the ladder. So 5 meter is the answer for this question. Let us move on to the next question. Our next question is, the sum of first n terms of an AP is given by Sn is equal to 3n square minus 4n. Find the nth term. That means the general term of this particular series. Okay, particular AP. So guys, listen carefully. This is Sn, that is 3n square minus 4n. That is sum of n terms of an AP. So guys, when I put your n as 1, then I will get your S1 as 3, because 3 into 1 square will be 3, minus of 4 into 1 will be nothing but 4. So 3 minus 4 is minus 1. And this minus 1 is nothing but your A1. Correct now? A1 is nothing but the first term. I don't need to say it as A1. I will say it as A itself. Because first term we say it as A only now. So that's why. Now, when you put your n as 2, you will get your S2 as 3 into 2 square will be 3 into 4, that is 12, minus of 4 into 2 will be nothing but 12 minus of 8. 12 minus of 8 will be 4, and that is nothing but your A plus A1. Correct now? Correct now? If I put your n as 1, I will get your S1 as minus 1. What is S1? S1 nothing but sum of one term of AP. Okay, I hope you understand. If I put your n as 1, then you will get your S1 as minus 1. That S1 is nothing but sum of first one term. Sum of first one term of AP. And that is sum of first one term is nothing but your first term. Correct now? Sum of first one term means first term only. That's a very basic thing. And when you put your n as 2, you will get S2, that is equal to 4. Your S2 is nothing but sum of two terms of an AP. Sum of first two terms of an AP. Okay? When you put your n as 2, you will get S2, that is equal to 4. There is nothing but sum of first two terms of an AP, and that is equal to A plus A1. Now guys, if A is equal to minus 1, what will be the value of A1? A1 will be nothing but 4 minus of minus 1. Correct now? Correct now? If your A is equal to minus 1, then your A1 will be nothing but this value minus this value. So 4 minus of minus 1 will be 5. How I am saying like that means, because guys, we know that your A plus A1 is equal to 4. And A is equal to minus 1. So if you need to get the value of a1, just you will what you will do? You will just subtract these two equations. When you subtract these two equations, I will get the value as a1, because these two will get cancelled. a1 will be equal to 4 minus 1 will be nothing but 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5, and that's why I am saying your a1 is equal to 5 just by using this relationship. 4 minus 1 will only give us a1 value, because a plus a1 minus a is a1. Okay, va? That's why I am saying your a1 is equal to 5. If a is equal to minus 1 and a1 is equal to 5, what will be the value of common difference? Common difference will be nothing but a1 minus a. a1 minus a is 5 minus of minus 1. So 5 minus of minus 1 is 5 plus 1, that is equal to 6. The common difference value is 6. Now it's a very easy question. What you are supposed to do is, listen carefully guys. We have found the value of first term, that is minus 1. So how we found the value of difference? Using subtracting a1 and a. Because we know now guys, if you subtract the term that is before and you subtract the term that is preceding the a1, you will get the value of common difference. Correct now? 5 minus of minus 1 only will give us 6, because this 5 is before. I mean it's after minus 1. So 5 minus of minus 1 will be 6, and that's why your difference is equal to 6. Now they are asking nth term. Nth term is nothing but your general term. General term formula is equal to an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now here your an will be equal to, what is your a? Minus 1 plus of n minus 1 into d. What is the value of d? 6. So an is equal to minus 1 plus 6n minus 6. So I will say that your nth term is nothing but 6n minus 7, and that's the nth term, or we can say it as general term. Just by using this particular formula, you already know that an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So your an is equal to 6n minus 7 just by putting all those values. Okay, so that's all guys. That's all about these questions. So I hope you guys would have enjoyed these questions. And CBSE term 2 is not a very difficult one guys. Even as 6th, 8th, 9th students can solve this type of questions. I'm not saying about me, okay? I'm not saying that I'm solving so others can solve. I'm not saying like that. It's a very easy one. Every common people can solve this. Basically, some JEE aspirants, right, who has started studying from 8th standard may feel it has a very easy question. Basically, it's true, okay? So for JEE aspirants, these questions are laddu one. Okay, so that's all guys. Thank you. Make education simple.